Christopher's entire relationship has been anything but ordinary.
On our third date, I told her I was going to marry her, and she was crazy enough to actually still stay with me.
Kenji and Whitney got engaged in 2019. They planned a big wedding for August of 2020.
Everyone was saying, oh, you're so lucky, you just so happen to push your wedding from May to August. Of course, COVID will be over by August.
Like many things, their wedding was moved to Zoom, just 4 people in physical attendance.
It was the most beautiful day ever, and it was nothing we planned.
Though they're already legally married, the two are still planning a big shindig.
We ended up paying for it all, so, it's either kind of a use it or lose it moment.
Jamesa Alexander says couples planning weddings have a lot to consider because of so many delayed ceremonies.
Any couple that is planning for 2022, just to keep that in mind and consider that it's still a pandemic environment, that you are still competing with couples who may even decide to postpone from 2021 to 2022.
Floral arrangements typically line the churches and reception tables.
There's actually been a floral shortage, and there is an increase in the cost of florals for that reason. As far as the demand, a lot of those crops were thrown away. They weren't purchased, they weren't utilized, and farmers didn't really have a need to plant as much.
The pandemic has brought on a new way of life. Hand sanitizer has become a popular wedding favor.
Sanitation stations and sanitizers, masks, and just glamming them up a little bit. People are even doing hand sanitizers as favors, getting them personalized with their names and wedding dates. Same thing with masks.
Alexander isn't worried about the wedding industry fading away. Couples still want to celebrate in person with their family and friends. And for the couples like the Christophers,
if it's something you want, just do it.
Alexander also says couples are still planning micro weddings. She says they were already a thing, but she thinks as couples have a new outlook on what's important, they're keeping their big days more intimate. You can find more on these micro weddings on our website, WUSA9.com, and on our mobile app.